Welcome back to the channel, Natsu here once again. This time around we have the character guide for Orochi Yashiro from King of Fighter 15, right? But before we start with the video, please like and subscribe. It will help a lot of the channel. Also, subscribe is free. I'm asking for money. Please, it will help a lot of the channel. But anyway, let's go. You will see I will put annotations when I put a move. So let's start with the normals. Standing low punch, far low punch, right? It's a good poke. It's special cancelable, as you know, but keep in mind that it's not like a real true combo cancel. But if you use a target combo that I show you right there, which is far low punch, then far hard punch, that's a target combo. You don't need to link or anything. It will allow you to cancel to his command running grab. Now, when I say command running grab, the low kick version is a command grab. The hard kick version is like a hit command grab, so it needs to hit them. Something I want to mention is that the target combo also works up close. It doesn't need to be far. Now the issue is that even if you do a close, right, you won't be able to combo anything except the special move that I said, like I showed you a few seconds ago. Now you can try to combo the command grab, but keep in mind that you need to be really close, otherwise it might whiff. And yes, you can do two standing jabs, one close and one far, and then do the target combo and it will work. Since we're talking about close low punch, you can also do this kind of string, so you can go over and do close standing jab, and then close standing low kick, and then link the standing close low kick to crouching hard punch. Keep in mind that the crouching hard punch to the standing low kick is a link. It's not a target combo. Keep that in mind, okay? Close standing low punch is special cancelable also, so you can combo from it or link like I'm showing over here, right? Also, you can do thick throws, right? But be a little bit careful because sometimes the timing can be a little bit tricky. Crouching low punch, it has great reach. Also, it's special cancelable. Now, if you try to link from crouching jab to standing far low punch and then far hard punch, which is the target combo, right? To be honest, if you do a far range using the crouching low punch, usually it will miss altogether, so be wary of that. Since crouching jab is special cancelable, right, you can do this if you're close, but if you're far away, do this instead, okay? Close standing low kick is great for frame traps, and also you can link it to crouching hard punch and go from there. Far standing low kick is an excellent poking tool. Sometimes it can be like an anti-air, well, actually anti-air for short hops. If you're quick enough, you can do, cancel and come from there. But keep wary that sometimes, like, the closer you are, the better you are for in-frame data, right? Crouching low kick has great range. It allows you to do combos like this. So you can change after that as crouching low punch, standing low punch, and then hard punch, which is the target combo, and then you can go from there. Standing far hard punch also works like in the target combo version. What I mean by that is that you can special cancel from that. Close standing hard punch, of course, is a great button to start combos. You can also after that do your special command normal, be it either a 4 kick or 4 hard punch. Crouching hard punch is a great anti-air normal. Also, you can use it in combos. You can also link it from standing close low kick, and then you can do crouching hard punch. Far standing hard kick is a great anti-air tool. Also, you can cancel it to HD mode like everything, right? Now, close hard kick, right, is actually a low. Let me show you this. Okay, so you can see that the dummy is crouching low because if it doesn't crouch like that, he will get hit, right? And yes, you can use special command normals like 4 low punch or 4 low kick after close hard kick. Crouching hard kick is his sweep. Of course, it knocks back, but you can also empty cancel or kata cancel to special moves either on hit or on whiff. His special command for low punch is an overhead if done raw. If you do it, after a normal, it won't be an overhead like always. But once you had, if you use a raw, it will create a hard knockdown, and because of that, you can follow it with his command grab, which is an OTG like this. Forward low kick is another special normal, and has great reach. One of the sides of the great reach it has is that you can use it in combos, and it will allow you to do a follow-ups, for example after a throw. Standing CD, it's a great normal. I wish it would have better, more range, but whatever, it is what it is. Also, something I want to mention, Orochi Yashiro has another target combo, but this one is the animation is like the blowback, right, like the CD. But the way to do it is that you need to have like a close normal, like for example standing close hard punch, and then you do for low punch or for low kick. There are special commands that we already talked about, right? And once you do that on block or on hit, you would hit hard punch and hard kick, which is the CD buttons, right? And then it will appear. Now the reason why I say you need to have already used a normal and then you do the special command normal is because if you try to do it only from the special command normal, for example for low kick, the follow-up will not appear. Okay, air normals. Jumping low punch is a great jumping normal. The downward angle that it has allows you to combo way easier. Now, jumping low kick is good for air to air, even though you can, jump in and do a combo, but you need to be really deep when you do it. If you do it too early, you won't be able to combo. Jumping hard punch is a beast of a normal. It allows you to cross ups. It's a great, jumping. It can do everything, right? So you can, the downward angle is super great. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, like usually that's the normal to go. Now, jumping hard kick is a good air normal also. It has great downward angle. The issue is that it doesn't cross up. I have seen it cross up, but it is some weird situation, like the character tried to dash forward or something like that. But yeah. Jumping CD is a great normal also, like it's abusive, bro. You can use it and abuse it and it's good to go, right? Now let's talk about his special moves, finally. So the first one we're gonna talk about his command grab, which is hard circle forward and low punch. This one can be done also with hard punch, but you can see that it moves him a little bit forward. You can always follow with a forward low kick, and then you can go from there, right? And like any grappler in SNK, you can combo after a normal. So you can do your normal, and then you do command grab, and it will combo. Street Fighter doesn't have that option, unless in certain scenarios, but yeah. Now, the faster you cancel from the normal to the command grab, the better for you, to be honest, because sometimes if you delay it a little bit, the combo will, it's not that it will drop, it's that you won't be able to grab them because you will be out of range. Now, the EX version has a little bit more range, I feel, but the important thing about this, to be honest, is that it has invisibility frames, so you can do setups with this. Also, something I'm showing over here is that once you do the juggle and you do the forward low punch that will do a hard knockdown, you're not able to follow up with the OTG grab because, I don't know, reasons. It seems that because it was juggle, at least in this regard, the system does not allow you to do an OTG grab. Now, something I want to explain, right, is that I will be showing you here proof of concept. You can see that since it's invisible, I can grab Grohan DPs, right? Now, keep in mind that I do like a tick throw, and they weren't able to do like it. He was blocking, right? He blocked the standing low punch, closing standing low punch, right? And then I went over and do the command grab. There's a slight delay, that's why it's called a tick throw, right? But the problem with this is that, to be honest, you need to be on point with the timing. It's not easy to do. First of all, but it will give a what the fuck moment to your opponent, and you'll be like, what the heck, this is so cheap. And yes, in theory, also this is on pro hand. There's depending on the opponent that you're facing, there might be different interact. For example, Joe's TP goes to the air, right? And you can see that I wasn't able to grab him, but I was able to punish him because the recovery of the DP of Joe allows me to do the 4 low kick. But then again, you need to be on point when doing this. Like I said, it's not an easy window. I will show you over here also another punish that you can do with certain DPs like that, like Joe, that doesn't need to use the HD mode max gauge, right? Keep in mind that if you combo this command grab, be it even if it's the EX version or the normal version, you can do 4 low kick after the command grab and then use the anti-air grab and you can go to a super. So yeah, damage. Now since auto command grab, right, which is interesting because each button, the version of the buttons, what I mean by that is like the low punch version will grab people that are standing. Now the hard punch version will grab people that are jumping, and the EX version will grab people that are not in a hard knockdown state, so aka in an OTE on the ground, right? Keep in mind that this command grab, it is 1 frame. I don't know how to explain it, but 1 frame. That means that it's extremely fast, and that's the reason why you can able to stop things like I show here against Crowhand in other scenarios, right? Now this command grab, you can cancel it to supers or super level 2, right? So this is the reason why you want to learn how to do this on the spot, because if you're not using this command grab with Yashiro, then you're losing damage all the time. If you hit crouching hard punch as a counter, you're able to do this, but keep in mind that that only works in counter. Now the following move is different from before. When Orochi Yashiro did this before, it was a jumping grab, right? If you're standing, it will grab you from afar. But now it's a different thing altogether. You need to hit a punch when you're landing. But the problem is if you do it too late, the punch will never come out. So be wary of the timing of it, because here's the thing. If they block it, you'll be safe, but if you do it super early, you might be able to get hit altogether. Okay, so the deeper the punch, right, the better for you. If you do it way earlier, it will mess you up. Now, having said that, keep in mind that the low punch version and also the hard punch version, the difference is the range. Now you're seeing over here, I'm using the hard punch version now. And if you play with the timing of the punches, you're able to sometimes cross up, and that's an interesting mix-up altogether, because that will allow you to combo afterwards. Why? Because this will create a hard knockdown. Now, if you do the EX version, it will work like the old version that it was before, and you can see that it will give you access to a grab, right? And then you can combo afterwards. So always use this when you know that your opponent might be doing something that, like throwing a fireball. Now the issue with this EX version, it doesn't track, it's only a specific range. Now his other move that is a command grab that makes him dash forward, right? You can also combo it, but the thing is that this changes it. What I mean by that is that before, the hard kick version was a throw also. This time around is not the case, it's a hit grab. The low kick is a true command grab, right? But the hard kick version, if they block it, you will get punished. Now you can see that the range between low kick and hard kick is the same, which is kind of weird at the same time. The hard kick version also does more damage. I think it's 120, the low kick version does only 100. Now if you use the EX move, you can see that it reached a little bit better, right? But it has the same issue as the hard kick version, which is a hit grab. So in few words, if if you want to open your opponent, use the low kick version. If you're comboing, use the hard kick or the EX version. Also, keep in mind that for like if you use the low kick or hard kick, you can then afterwards do a super. The EX version only allows you to do the OTG grab. Now the EX grab also passes through fireballs, so that's a super good news. But if you do it, if you don't do it correctly, you can get hit. So be careful of your range, because if you do it wrong, then you're gonna get hit. Also, it's worth mentioning that if for whatever reason you are in a block string, right, and you try to do the EX, right, because you know there are fireballs coming, it will not work. You can see I'm doing a reversal, right, because the invisibility frame, to better lack of word, of the fireballs will not get activated after a certain time. So it's not fireball invincible from frame 1, okay? Now let's talk about the supers, right? Now you can see that this super, and this is something I wanted to do, right? Since there will be scenarios that you might not be able to go over and, you know, use the EX turtle tackle, right, for better lack of word. But you can use this super to pass through fireballs, and this one will pass through fireball from the first frame, okay? Also, another thing I want to mention is that unlike other characters, Orochi Yashiro has issue going from one super to another super. So for example, if you use this super, to be honest, the best option is go to level 3. And also the timing is kind of weird sometimes. With this super, it's a little bit easier timing the level 3 afterwards, because when you see the pillar of the skull, then you can do it. The same thing if it's on the X version, is way easier when you see the visual cue. Also, another thing I want to mention is that depending on the kick you're using, if you're using low kick, the range is different. The hard kick is a little bit you know, longer, and the EX version technically is full strength. Now you can combo this from standing close hard punch, and then for low kick, right, and then the super, and you can go from there. This also works with standing hard kick and also crushing hard punch. But if for whatever reason the opponent is in the juggle state when you're doing the combo, it will not work. This only works with characters that are standing up. Now here is the other super, right? This super is the one that you're gonna use to end your combos. Keep in mind that you know, the EX version does more damage, but this, you know, both supers does a lot of damage. The other one, the one that jumps, is just to take them by surprise. But this super, like I was saying, you can combo it from special moves, like for example the command grab, as I'm showing right now, right? So in the last hit you can combo, right? Also the shoulder tackle allows you to cancel you know, the last hit to the super. So yeah, like this super does a lot of damage. It's really cool. His level 3, to be honest, is a counter if you don't use it in a combo. Like I have tried to do this on reaction, and to be honest, it's like, bro, don't use it. Don't use. I mean, if you think you're godlike, do it, but make sure that it works, because otherwise you're gonna waste meter. Another thing has a counter. It does what it should be doing. Has a standalone super, blah. Well, has a super that you combo from other supers. It's awesome. It's beautiful. But yeah, that will be about everything about his special moves, normals, and tips that I can show you over here. I will be ending the video with some combos that I think any Yashiro player, right, or Orochi Yashiro player should know about. It will help you in the long run. Keep in mind, this is just like a small like small repertoire of combos that Orochi Yashiro have, but he's a fun character. To be honest, I think I'm gonna main this character in my main team. Like I like him a lot. I always liked him before. And I always found Orochi Yashiro better, at least for my gameplay style, than normal Yashiro. The Yashiro from King of Fire 15 is a beast also. And I think the King of Fire 15 Yashiro, the normal one, is better than this one, to be honest. But I don't know, I like the command grabs, I like what he does. The only negative parts I will be saying about this character is that sometimes it's high execution regarding the motions. You can have a lot of drop input sometimes, so go to training mode and practice. So yeah, that's gonna be it. So yeah, as always, like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Fantastic!